Here we have a gold ring by Henry George Murphy, and it's very, very typical of a Harry Murphy design. In the centre, a very pretty, subtle blue-green coloured stone with flashes of colour in a frame with lots of little leaves and beads. Now, it was very strongly influenced by that sort of naturalism that all these arts and crafts goldsmiths interpreted in their jewellery. What is that blue-green stone in the middle? An opal from Australia. That quintessential arts and crafts gem. Around the back we have some very typical characteristic wirework beading. And then the question is, how do I know that this ring is by this man, Henry George Murphy? Well, the Falcon Studio itself was founded in the year 1928. At the back plate, at the back of the ring, we have a tiny little falcon stamp, and underneath it, a little monogram, HGM. This, therefore, is absolutely right for the Falcon Studio output in the late 1920s, and for me, has to be described as one of my prized possessions.
There are currently 280 lecturers in the directory. Lecturers come from a variety of backgrounds. Some work in museums and galleries, others are university lecturers. All lecturers featured in the directory have successfully passed through NADFAS's accreditation procedure, which involves assessment of their lecturing skills and suitability for NADFAS audiences.
One of the great things about lecturing to audiences, and I of course will look forward to lecturing to NADFAS audiences, there are always things to discover, and audiences find these things because sometimes art historians like myself are looking at pictures for a very long time, and sometimes we miss quite a lot.
You get off the train, you walk into these places, you are met with this sea of expectant-looking faces, people who have come from all walks of life, who have an enormous variety of knowledge and experience, but they are all eager to learn something about what they don't know quite so much about, which is the visual arts. And I really enjoy telling them things they don't know and watching them go, ooh, I never thought of that.
The talks can be enormously wide-ranging. I'm only a jewellery presenter, but there are any number of talks on any number of different disciplines. I think NADFAS really is a force for good, and at a time when just teaching in general is meeting a great deal of adversity, I think that NADFAS stands alone as something that is of universal benefit for good, for education, for learning in a way that nothing else really can quite supply. And that is why anyone who gets involved with NADFAS always has the long-term benefit.